So they have 3 heroes that could capitalize on the early game. But Geek Fam, I mean, the longer the game goes, we are seeing the potential of Uranus and also Bane.
Yeah.
Those 2 heroes is really strong when trying to defend the high ground. I mean, like, there is a Uranus to just buying you sometimes by just poking, running around. With Bane with his ultimate, it's stalling a lot of time.
Yeah. Also the slow with the shark. I mean, and actually Bane is right now is pretty strong after the revamp or the adjustment. Being a mage and the damage is so painful.
Yeah, I mean, 2 builds, right? Let's see what kind of build. Will this be the mates for the Bane or the physical damage Bane? Let's go into our first game.
Yeah, let's jump into our first game between Geek Fam and also Aura Fire. Look at that with Bane. I'm so happy that especially the Bane is just going into the side lane here, into the into the EXP lane that will against Lapu Lapu. Well, we will see how will it go. It's gonna be, surprising if Bane just can win this game.
Yeah, actually put a high hopes on Ben since Ben's never be on the line of down lately, but right now he's facing an Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu is a pretty strong opponent. After all, he's so sustained. The early damage is also big enough. But right now, Jawhead trying to clear the creep out there. It's still recalling Godiva.
I really like how Ben, okay, we talk about Ben. I mean, he's pretty sustained in the team fight, okay? He has a physical damage maybe for from the crab claw cannons. He has the lifesteal that coming from his RAM.
Yeah, RAM and
from the second skill, right?
Yeah.
And his movement speed as well. So the air assault for the ultimate, it's just kind of being chased by the shark.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking
about nightmare.
Bane, if you put Bane, trying to put it into the XP lane, so Bane will get a faster, the level 4, I mean, like the air assault will be really fast, and also he have RAM, right?
Yeah.
So he could just defend as long as he can for the Chara there.
Yes, that's true, but look at that's gonna be the first blood for Aura Fire.
I mean, yeah, they have Jawhead.
Yeah,
so they should capitalize on the early game, and that's one of their winning condition for Aura Fire.
Yeah, they're really, they have a potential, so they just want to at least make sure the rotation is just there for especially this Jawhead. Look at that Godiva with his signature hero. He's most comfortable here, I can say. He just can play, kind of aggressive in the early stage like Omo mentioned.
And actually, Harley being dragged in the late game, I think it's not good enough for them. The deadly magic won't be that
look
high.
at that Renvi just come. Oh my god, with the good coming Ionic hits, but I think it's gonna be a kind of waste for Renvi because he's gonna be shutted down, but Turtle is gonna be slain by Geek Fam. And I think they still want more. They are trying to get 2 members of Aura Fire, but I can say High and Fun Strong, they are still able to survive.
Yeah, they still managed to survive, but right now I think Harley is trying to get his space to farm first because he know in the early, even the poker trade not so helping after all.
Yes, with that, the Adam, yes, he's using this for the 90% equipment, right?
Right?
Yeah, discount. So it makes Ben is kind of quite fast to get his item, especially in the EXP lane. He will get his level and also the gold at the same time. It's pretty fast for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also.
hi, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Why are you alone? But look at that, it's gonna be the deadly magic and Sans is still able to shut it down. Hi, that actually is kind of lonely there.
Yeah, I mean, like, with the kind of playstyle from Geek Fam, they're just trying to defending. They have Uranus, they have Ben, so of course, the top and bottom lane will be secured.
Yeah, and it will be a winning condition for a Geek Fam, of course. After all, Uranus with the regen HP, it's so powerful for easily zoning upon the Yizunjin.
Yeah.
And the Bane, look at this one.
It's gonna be lightning, Clock of Destiny.
Going into the lightning transcend, I guess.
Same for Kansang, I can say. And Bebu, he got a lot of space here to farm, and Godiva still able to give a pressure as well towards a Geek Fam. The rotation, I just feel that High need to be more aggressive, especially with the burst damage coming from the pocket trick, right? But Aura Fire, maybe, I don't know, the rotation is just not there. And 2-4-1 right now, Geek Fam, they are kind of maybe confused because Godiva really shut down their movement here. Look at that, another Jack and also unstoppable force. But look at the Fang and also Sunrise will shut down Godiva, and there will be no backup for Aura Fire.
Yeah, and the other side, it's a pretty good team fight on the Geek Fam. I mean, with the backup, also securing a turtle, it's a win-win condition.
But Fans got a lot of time to get his gold shield. And if we talk about turret, okay, the turret damage is kind of painful right now, Mowa.
Yeah, but the first damage is not there, right?
Yeah,
it's only 70% for the first damage, but the second, the third one is gonna be painful.
Yeah, agree. And look at that, Fan Strong here, try to giving a pressure, but look at that Hive comes with the deadly magic, trying to shatter down Renfi, but Renfi is just pretty tanky. But burst damage coming from Freeze with the Soul Bloom. It's gonna be that movement coming from Fans, and Freeze, where are you going? He don't have the Soul Bloom, and they don't have any guiding winds as well to make him maybe can escape from the chase coming from Aura Fire.
Yeah, and also Baby is not right there, so he won't be able to helping the Matilda. But right now, after he got the buff, I think For now, Fanstrong is taking a replace for the Harley in the early, so making it more space to farming first.
Kara. I just say that Aura Fire, they just don't want to stop, even though they sometimes they lose the team fight, right? But I can see that maybe they're just the priority. They want to take the objective threat as soon as possible, so make the rotation is kind of easier, especially for the jungler. They want to try to dive into the jungle of Geek Fam here. But baby, it's gonna be another group they're coming from Freeze and also Zones into the top lane. The bottom lane, Aura Fire, they already secured their first threat without any defense. They're coming from Geek Fam, and it's gonna be the same thing as well. So it's gonna be just a threat between these two teams.
Yeah, and right now also both team is not going to start a team fight because if we take a look in the item, Jawhead has none of the item build for the first, only Roam and the Tough Tooth.
Yeah.
I think it makes him a little bit hard to get in the mobility.
Yeah, if we talk about the Clock of Destiny, actually, in only 5 minutes, but look at that, it's gonna be another counter that coming from Aura Fire. Godiva will be shut down in the first place, and Zones also is gonna be trade 1-for-1 here. And Adam, he's just working for his movement here. He just want to go, giving a pressure with his presence here, especially with the air assault.
Yeah.
It's gonna push Aura Fire back away.
Adam is just releasing all of his skill there, right? His ram, his air assault, and the air assault is the one. It's the kind of spell that giving a ton of damage. If you stay in the middle of the air assault, you will get hit twice.
Oh, but guys, gonna be another combo coming from High and also Kara. But look at the Winter Function from Renvi. Make him more sustained, and he even can still defend the top turret here. But no, Freeze is just coming with the Soul Boom. Look at the Central Eagle. It just comes from High. Oh my god, he will be shut down in the first place. And look at that stance with the Imperial Justice. It's gonna be locked down Kara, but Geek Fam, they will just go back instead. They want to have a team fight with Aura Fire because it's gonna be a good team fight coming from Aura Fire. Geek Fam, they want to counter it. Baby is just coming with the Tone Rose. And also look at that, it's gonna be another target that coming from Geek Fam. They just want to shut down Fanstrong in the first place. And Kara, it's gonna be hard to shut it down Lapu Lapu, especially if it's gonna be. Oh, the first damage coming from Freeze is just too painful, Moa.
Yeah, and another Tonros just to seal the deal for Geek Fam, and they are just on the roll right now. The Bane is just having a fun time at the lane of down. He's from the bottom lane, he's moving into the mid lane, he's just taking all of the minion wave with his air assault, just clearing the wave so fast.
Yeah,
and also the Geek Fam only lose the Sylvana from the team fight. He didn't get any kind of lose from the hero, so I think it's a good threat for Geek Fam.
maybe Aura Fire, they can try to do a split push here because they have a lot of damage output, right? Especially with the Sun Sin, the Mountain Shocker, it still can give an efficient towards the team. So maybe the rotation, actually the mobility of the hero, especially the Harley, is pretty fast, and they can try to maximize it. And look at that, it's gonna be another engage coming from Geek Fam, but Aura Fire, they don't want to force the skirmish just now in the middle lane. They really want to, don't want to do a mirror mistake as well because they are losing now.
Yeah, from the network, they also had a huge difference. I think Aura Fire need to catch up, or even they need to put the high ground first. Just farming, clear the lane. I think it's the most important thing that Aura Fire needs to do for right now. But Geek is starting the Lord.
Look at that, Geek Farm, they secured the Little Wonder, right? So there will be a Stone Roamer here helping them to giving efficient. So there will be, efficient for Geek Farm if it will be have Aura Fire wants to try to counter the Lord here. But the Lord just reset it.
I think maybe Geek Farm don't want to put so much in danger or a risk that the Lord can be still to Aura Fire.
I can say this Stone Roamer is just helping the team for the team fight, right? Especially for the Vision. Geek Fam, they just pretty confident enough to just waiting. Maybe the end gates will come from Aura Fire.
But I don't think so. That Godiva is also waiting there.
Yes, also like Adam is already done his Holy Crystal. His burst damage is gonna be painful right now in Aura Fire. They try to make a setup here to make the contact, and here we go.
And look at that, it's gonna be another ejector that comes in from Godiva. But Kara will be shut down. No, he will just stay there. Oh, but he will shut down with that burst damage coming from Adam. Adam still one more. Look at that ram. And also look at that crab cloud. They're coming from Adam, giving a hard break. I can say that it's so painful. Like Omaha mentioned, right?
Yeah.
The Holy Crystal.
The Holy Crystal is already there with the Clock of Destiny as well. So a ton of damage from Adam. Like one air assault, you are seeing they're getting really slow, and also the half HP is already suddenly gone from Aura Fire hero.
Yeah, with the burst damage from Ben, and also he just got flick. I mean, he's so confident with himself that he can just pick up the Yizushin.
Oh, and look at the view. I think he's pretty confident for the team fight right now. He already got his double buff. Lord is already on his way at the top lane. Another unstoppable force and ejector coming from Godiva, but Godiva will be shut down in the first place. And look at that, the Tone Rose coming from Baby, just trying to give a poke damage towards Fanstrong. And I think think it's pretty hard for Aura Fire if they want to try to defend, but Keira is just go YOLO for it. And he gives, look at that, the stun coming from Keira. Want to shut it down Renfri and also Adam, but it's not enough, Omawa.
Yeah, I mean, the placement, when to release the spell from Geek Fam is really on top there. I mean, like, Adam, he's holding his air assault really long until the opponent just taking the move there with the bravest fighter maybe from Kira then, and he just hold it. And after the bravest fighter is already open, pop out, and then he pop out his ultimate as well. So still, it's a win-win condition for Geek Fam, but Aura Fire, they are just losing about their how to win the game, the first game. Their early advantage is just not there with Harley.
I just say that this Bane is so much effective, Omawa. Put in the side lane here. I mean, he can do the split push. He can clear the minion pretty fast as well. Okay, with the crab claw cannons. And with the ram, look at that, the movement thread. Adam is just going for high, trying to shut it down high in the first place. And it's gonna be 4 versus 5. But look at that at the back line here. Fanstrong will be punished as well by Geek Fam. It's gonna be 3 versus 5, and Geek Fam, they really got their momentum.
Yeah, Geek Fam, they are winning at the top lane and the bottom lane, right? That's their main concept when they are using this trap. They have Uranus, they have Bane to hold the lane as long as they can.
I can say it's pretty hard, it's pretty tough for Aura Fire because, you know, their gold network differences is just too huge here. And there will be a lot of, you know, disadvantage in the itemization, especially for the jungler maybe. Fans with 114 KDA, it's not really good number there. And Keira, look at the burst damage, the puncture, and also the Thorn Rose coming from Baby. What? But Godiva will be shut down by Adam. Oh my god, look at the lifesteal. They're coming from the Ram, and also the movement speed make Adam can more sustain in the team fight. He will just, you know, easily go in and go out whenever he wants.
Yeah, this looks like a strong hero after the patch.
Yeah, only with a one crab claw and the flicker, he just can pick off easily Godiva.
Okay, the itemization, look at the Omawa.
Yeah, Clock of Destiny going into the Lightning Trencher, Holy Crystal, and he also have the Genius one. You know, like Genius one?
Yeah, the damage is just holy crap.
Yeah.
It's just pretty, it's so huge, right? Yep. But look at that Keira, you have to be careful. Against the Geek Fam, they have a lot of burst damage here. The Thorn Rose from Bebu, the Puncture, okay? And even Freeze with the Soul Bloom, we know that they already adjust the Soul Bloom, right? It's gonna be, you know, look at that. It's gonna be, the priority is just for minion here instead of the hero.
Yeah, and so I like the itemization for this Genius one.
Okay.
Because Geek Fam, they have 4 magic damage.
Yeah.
So just combine it with one hero or one member who buy the Genius one, and it all will work perfectly for Geek Fam.
Yes, the magic penetration, right? And especially we know that Burst Plate, Brute Force.
Brute Force.
Burst Force is gonna be, you know, the top priority item because it has the physical and magical defense, right? But it's not gonna work well because Adam make the counter item for it, which is Genius one.
Yeah, already Genius one, and also like 4 magic damage. I mean, like, it's really a huge burst damage from Geek Fam.
Yeah, maybe there will be, you know, some item will be prioritized for Aura Fire. They will work on into the magical defense here. And a lot will be secured by Geek Fam without any hard contest coming from Aura Fire. And they don't have a lot of choice. They have to defend right now.
Yeah, actually, the Lord is being enhanced right, and it's being a second Lord, so it's going to be so sustained. And right now, with the network that highly huge a different, I think it's a little bit hard for Aura Fire to just catch up and turn back the table.
Yeah, it's pretty tough because they don't have, you know, they cannot do a lot of things right now. Okay, they don't have the best turret here. The inhibitor is just gone for Aura Fire, and the item for Bane is just complete. He even get the Divine Glyph or the magic penetration, Omawa.
Yeah, just to make sure like the damage is just there to secure the point kill.
Yeah.
And I don't think like Aura Fire they could defend this one.
Yes.
It's really hard.
Look at this, Lord is already, okay, it's gonna Godiva try to hold the Lord, but Godiva will just be the first target that will be shut down. Man, Baby is just coming with a puncture. Even the Wanted Trinja and help guide to sustain, but I think it's pretty hard because Geek Fam, they will just secure their first point without any, I can say.
It's quite one-sided.
Yeah,
Yes,
quite
this
one-sided.
is why I want to say that actually.
Yeah.
Aura Fire, I know, like, I don't think the line update coming with high.
Huh?
It's really good. I don't think it's good though.
Okay, so what I don't expect from the first game is that I'm gonna see Bane.
Yeah, me too.
I don't expect. I thought that Bane